What is going on, Roland Empire? Here, guys, to give you a video. Disney Plus Marvel Studios has released WandaVision episode 7. We're coming off already from, Pietro. Is that really Pietro and all that? And then realizing, what has Wanda done with, the Westviews and all that. The Westview, whether it's the reality of hers or the reality of the real world. How are we gonna save Darcy and everybody? Darcy and who is Monica and Wu gonna have their guy? Who is their guy? So as this series keeps going, so much tension keeps building up, and it's a right way to do how you have to do this series, especially since a lot of Disney's gonna rely to week by week kind of strategy of how to keep their audiences hooked. So now we have gotten to this. What answers? What answers we're gonna get? Which I have to say, okay, I wish Monica actually had a guy kind of thing. I was kind of disappointing, but you know what? It still added to the story. But I thought it was disappointing where it could have been someone better, but it was still justifiable for the story. Where it was it was still good to be okay, have the plot go, keep moving forward, and a bunch of so much of like I've said, dialogue. Sometimes dialogue can mean double meaning for a lot of these characters, and you still gotta realize, okay, we might have clues here. We might have clues, hints of what could be going on and all that. A lot of it's more straightforward. This was a more straightforward, and the plot, wasn't as balanced. It's interesting. It's just the series, the show episode was still good, but there could have been better executions if that makes sense. I think the last few episodes were still more great in that. This episode still was good, still was great and all. Still really did bring it home more of what's been going on. Apparently now it's Agatha's been behind the scenes with everything. Wanda is just trying to kind of cope basically with what happened with the Halloween episode and all that. And again, it's nice within the commercials and within the episode the utilize of how they want to showcase the directions that they're doing and what they're saying. Again, like I said, so you could take it one way, but as long as you're now realizing how this show's going, you're picking up on the hints that they're trying to say. And so yeah, Vision's kind of woke up. He's with Darcy, realizing he's getting a nice catch up, nice little references for the character and all the character, what he's gone through, and then now realizing with again, just with Monica and Wu are just trying to do what they can to still save everybody. You get more of that story too with the power, which is a nice visual sequence. There was a nice, really visual sequence. And again, it's those kinds of things that this is what Marvel's led up. With the Marvel setting up all their movies and whatever to set up, these movies now and these shows that are coming out definitely do pay off from it. So it's nice to see those kinds of things. And again, the style for this episode was really funny. It really was comical. It really was enjoyable. It really is really funny, and it really is a testament of however they're doing this. Everybody's picking up notes of how to emulate respectfully this show. You're all doing a really good job, honestly, and it really is a nice way to just for everybody to just kind of enjoy. I've really been liking the styles, and a lot really more is now with it's like a collision. Wanda and Rambo again meet off, and Agnes is right there, kind of comforting Wanda. Wanda realizes we're the children, and then you realize, she has been all along, which I kind of have to say, I kind of knew, but at this point, I was I just want it to be revealed. If I want to say it's freaking Mephisto, I would have said this all the time, but I'm not going to say it's Mephisto, okay? It could be Iron Man, who knows? It could be Iron Man, Spider-Man, who knows? I just want to kind of take my time and realize, okay, let's see how obvious this was. How obvious of the revelation was, or how unpredictable it was. And this one was it was something, but it was still enjoyable. I actually was okay, good choice. I still liked the choice, and I thought, okay, it was a good choice. And now we'll see, who else is going to be playing the strings, or is this now going to be the showdown? It feels like now we're going to be okay, this is what WandaVision is. WandaVision as in this is the main course of the movie that everybody has expected, I wanted to see. So this is the showdown that it's leading down to now. And yes, I really kind of wish we maybe had more answers. Maybe kind of even though we had more understanding of what's going on, I still wanted to see, maybe you could add maybe like 10 more minutes or something. You could add more of like Vision, like maybe Vision going back to the family, and then still kind of studying more with that, what's his name, Hadaway or whatever, the Hadaway guy, and the Wu tag with sword and all, with sword. I wanted to still see more of a build up. We'll see then. Like people say, is the last episode gonna be an hour each? We'll see. And I want to see it be an hour, yeah. But if not, you know, this was like the 37, and we're gonna keep getting 37 minutes and 37 and all that for the episodes. Fine, but then now this is time. Now this is the crunch time. The crunch time where we're like, this is gonna show now what the show is capable of, and what we all been waiting for, what we all have been waiting for, and all that. So let me know, guys, what you thought. If you weren't a fan of this episode, let me know. If you were a fan, tell me what you really liked about it. Like always, guys, these are always my thoughts and opinions. It's an entertaining episode. It was an enjoyable episode. God, we got more answers, but we'll see. We will see of how now, what, you know, what it's going to be all about, what truly this show has been all about, and what it's going to be leading for. You know, so all this in the comments below. And as always, Roland Empire, laugh, smile,